At a press conference 2 weeks ago, President Granger said that government will soon be moving to abolish custodial sentences for small amounts of marijuana. He assured that when the National Assembly returns from recess, the necessary legislation will be presented. This move has been welcomed by Prison Director Gladwin Samuels, who in an interview with the Evening News explained that this would tackle the issue of overcrowding within the local prison system.
It is a welcome move. It could contribute to a reduction in our population based on what is finally determined a small quantity. We have an average of 345 prisoners who were charged for narcotics-related offenses, and this is specifically marijuana-related offenses. And several of them are charged for quantities that I do believe that if they're given an opportunity to probably take part in community service or some other activity, it will be more beneficial to them. More so taking into consideration the fact that the budgetary constraint has always been an issue.
In fact, the prison director posited that apart from the state saving money that would otherwise be spent on maintaining a large prison population, this will also allow for other avenues to reform persons.
I believe that someone who is found in possession of a small quantity of marijuana, more so for smoking, they should be more geared or directed towards an institution that is more tailored to meeting their needs, so that they will move away from the bad habit as it is deemed, and hopefully be more productive. The fact, if you bring them in prison, even their ability to contribute to the upkeep of their families would be removed. And then if for example the person is the only breadwinner, you're then putting the family on the breadline.
The issue of non-custodial sentences for small amounts of marijuana gained momentum back in March 2016 when inmates at the Georgetown prisons started a fire which eventually killed 17 prisoners, while several others along with prison staff were injured. A subsequent inquiry had found, among other issues, significant overcrowding at the facility contributed to the events, and as such, considerations were reignited to reduce custodial sentences for certain offenses, such as possession of small amounts of marijuana. Meanwhile, opposition leader Bart Jagdeo has announced his support for custodial sentences for small quantities of marijuana to be removed from the law books, but maintained that he is not in favor of the legalization of marijuana for commercial purposes. Reporting for the Evening News, Vanu Manakchan.